Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the video. In today's video, I'm taking you through another day in the life. It is Monday morning right now. It's at 6:40. I just got myself a grande Americano at Starbucks, and Carrie and the girls are going to be traveling down from Melbourne. So I'm starting the day by myself. I'm going to head to the beach, get a little workout in, and today we're going to be talking about how to get motivated when you fall off the wagon. I'm excited to bring you today's video. It's going to be a great day. I look forward to it, and let's get going. Man, it is absolutely beautiful out here this morning. So I'm getting ready. I'm at Huguenot Park now. I'm gonna drive down. There is nobody on the beach this morning because it's Monday and everybody is at work right now. So I'm gonna drive down and I'm gonna do a plate carrier run here on the beach. And I also brought some 10-pound dumbbells. I plan on doing just a little workout here. And I also brought some fins. I was planning on swimming in the ocean after my workout, but honestly, the surf looks a little choppy right now, and we are near an inlet, so the tides can be a little more strong here. And because I'm by myself, I'm going to do the smart thing, and I'm not going to swim in the ocean after my workout, but there is a little lagoon on the other side there with calm water, so I'm probably going to try to get a swim in there. I'm going to go see how the water is. But driving down, just a beautiful morning. Gonna get a little workout in. It's gonna be a fun one. There's nobody on the beach this morning except for a bunch of birds. So I'm gonna get my plate carrier on, go for a run. So getting in beach workouts and beach runs may look really cool, and hopefully it makes a good video, but this isn't an everyday occurrence for me. It just happened to work out that Carrie went down to celebrate Mother's Day with our moms for the weekend, and I had to work, so I was off today. So I figured I'd capitalize on the opportunity, get out here, and honestly it is just a beautiful morning. So I don't get to do stuff like this all the time, but whenever I have the opportunity, I like to. Just being out here really does just energize you. Hey, so I got my weighted vest run in. I did about 2 miles down on the beach, 1 mile down, 1 mile back, and then I decided to come over here to the little lagoon because I'm gonna get my dumbbell workout in, and then the water is nice and calm here, so I got my fins on and I'm gonna go for a little swim. So that's the plan right now, get a little bit of workout and get a swim in. All right, so I just finished the workout. I did like 15 minutes with the dumbbells, and I only had the 10s, but I did this workout that I remember I did when I was in the Army one time. It's essentially you pick the dumbbells up and you don't put them down till it's over. So by the end of that 15 minutes, those 10s were beyond heavy. So I just did a bunch of like shoulder raises, shoulder presses, curls, tricep kickbacks, just a bunch of things with those 10-pound dumbbells, and didn't put them down till it was over. So honestly, I got my arms feel big right now, even from those little 10s, just from holding them for 15 minutes. So I got my workout in, and unfortunately I don't have a GoPro. I film everything on my phone, so you're not gonna be able to join me for the swim, but I'm gonna get a little swim in. It's really nice. The water doesn't feel too cold, but I brought my fins, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my fins on, because again, I'm not trying to get a crazy workout in, just a nice little swim out in the lagoon here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on and jump in the water. And I realized one of the things that I haven't talked about yet is my fasting plan for the day. So I finished eating last night at about 9 o'clock, and the plan right now is to do at least 16 hours. I'll kind of play it by ear based off of when Carrie and the girls are gonna get here. She's gonna give me a call. She's gonna give me a call whenever they leave Melbourne. And they're about 2.5 hours out. So what I eat today and when I eat, I'm gonna kind of base on when they're gonna come up here. And that's kind of a common theme, is I have a lot of flexibility on the days where I'm off of work. And I kind of base my eating schedule based off of family and what we're gonna do together. It's on days that I work that I tend to schedule my fast out more. You know, if I'm working a closing shift, I know I'm either gonna eat one big meal before I go in at noon, or usually one big meal on my lunch break at like 4 o'clock, and do a longer fast going into the next day. But on days where I'm off, I have built-in flexibility. Now I will fast at least 16 hours, but again, kind of play it by ear. There's a lot of flexibility in intermittent fasting. That's why I love it. But man, it is just so nice out here, and the water feels absolutely great. Nothing like it was at the beginning of the year when I was doing cold plunges. I got my fins on right now, so luckily I'm able to tread water without it being too hard. Able to keep y'all safe and above the waves. But all in all, man, what a great way to start the day. Literally, no sooner did I finish recording that video than Carrie called me, and I had to FaceTime her just to show her where I was at. But she called me and told me that they are getting ready to leave Melbourne now. So it's 8:30. They're gonna be here a little earlier. And it's funny because as I was FaceTiming her, she saw where I was at and she said, "No fair." And she was like, "Man, I was actually gonna suggest we take the girls to the beach today." So I think we may end up doing that. So I'm gonna go home now, get a few things done around the house, pick up our grocery order for the week, and we'll catch up with you here in a little bit. The girls are heading up here, so it'll be a good day. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just finished doing some stuff around the house, got showered, changed, and I'm getting ready to head out to the grocery store. I'm gonna pick up a few things for dinner tonight, as well as some things for later in the week. But I just wanted to take the opportunity to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about how you can get motivated and get back on track when you've fallen off track. And first, I want to go over a little example in my life of when I have fallen off track recently and kind of what I did to kind of get back to where I needed to be. So if you go back and you can actually look in the channel, this last year I went through a career transition and started working for Publix, and there was a period of time where I was working 2 jobs. I was doing Publix on the weekends and then working my other job. And then when I went to Publix full time, there was a period where I didn't have health insurance while I was waiting for insurance to kick in. And I was stressed about that. And believe it or not, you know, just the stress of not having that insurance for a period of time caused me to kind of fall off track. I wasn't fasting like I normally had been, and I wasn't eating as healthy. I wasn't tracking calories. I was just overeating, and I had put on about 25 pounds. Now, from the time that COVID started, I went from 265 and got down to about 205, but I put on about 25, 30 pounds when I was transitioning to Publix. And if you go back and look in the channel, there was a period of a few months last kind of like July through October that I wasn't posting videos as much. And a lot of that was because I had put it on weight. I felt like I couldn't upload videos and I couldn't talk to people about how to lose weight with intermittent fasting because I had put on weight myself. But the reality is I was at that point for a few months, and then I was like, you know what? I need to get back to basics and get back to doing what I have been talking about, and that was starting with the basics. So the first tip that I have for you is you can't spend too much time thinking about how far you've come and how far you've fallen. You just have to focus on the habit. And the next tip that I've got, and I say this all the time, and it's because it's true, you have to take a long-term approach. And when you take a long-term approach, even the fact that I had put on 25, 30 pounds over the course of a few months, over the course of my life, I realize now that I'm going to gain weight and I'm going to lose weight over any period of time that may happen. But over a longer period of time, I am in the process of getting healthier and getting in shape. I hope you have found that helpful. Other than that, it's time to get to the grocery store now, pick up some stuff for dinner, and I look forward to seeing you here in a little bit. I think the plan is right now to have that pulled pork later in the week, but Boston butts are on sale right now for $1.99 a pound. So like a 3.5 pound roast for $7. You can't beat it. Well, that was good timing. As soon as I got back from the grocery store, they got home. So we're gonna get everything unpacked. Are you ready to unpack? Do some more fun stuff today?
Yeah.
They spent 2.5 hours in the car. All right, so we'll get this stuff done and we'll check in with you here in a little bit. What'd you say?
Can you please take that off? I kind of embarrassed.
Oh, okay.
No. Don't video me.
All right, so it's just a little before 1 o'clock now. I'm breaking my 15.5 hour fast. I'm doing a bag of pork rinds. The barbecue seasoning flavored epic pork rinds, really good. So I'm breaking my fast. A little bit of watermelon with some tahini seasoning, really good. It was actually recommended by a few subscribers to try it, so it's good. So when Carrie and the girls were home over the weekend, they went and saw my niece was in a play, Shrek the Musical. So we're watching Shrek the Musical right now, and I'm having some Triscuits, black pepper, and olive oil with the Cabot white cheddar cheese slices on them. Having 6 of that. What are you eating, Charlotte? Turkey stick?
And I think I want to take this. I want to eat these because I really like those. A banana, yogurt, and an apple, and a turkey stick. I gave Mommy her favorite kind of yogurt, and an apple, and a turkey stick.
Thank you.
Thank you for making us a special dinner. Thank you.
And yeah, I got you real water. I accidentally mixed up the water.
Oh, mine's pink and his is blue?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I love it. Thank you.
This is perfect for my stomach. This is perfect for my stomach.
Thank you, baby.
Hi, Daddy. This is perfect for my stomach.
Perfect.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
I should
Why,
get
do
turkey
you want a
stick.
bite?
I should
Since
get.
I made it, I can get a bite of each one of it.
That's what you call the chef tax.
Yeah, you have to let me have one bite of one of them. So you have to let me have a bite of all
Of each thing.
Okay.
so they taste good.
I'll make sure they taste good. Okay.
You want a bite of my apple?
The apples are the same, so I can only eat one bite. Hi, Daddy, again. Yeah.
She's waiting
Hey.
patiently.
All right, so Charlotte really wanted to make Carrie and I dinner. I only had the apple and a turkey stick. I'm too full from the crackers still. I didn't eat the yogurt. Sorry. After Shrek, we didn't have time to go to the beach. So we're gonna do the park before going out to dinner. That sounded beautiful, Carrie. All right, so we pulled an audible. We ended up coming to Texas Roadhouse instead of Carrabba's. It was a little closer to the park, so we didn't have to drive that extra little bit. So, and Charlotte said she wanted a hamburger with pickles. So you're gonna have a hamburger with pickles, girl?
Hamburger pickles with french fries with diet Coke.
All right, so we just got back. I wasn't able to film in the restaurant and let you know what I was having just because it was a little loud in there. I had a few rolls to start with some of the cinnamon sugar butter on there. And then for dinner, I had the 6-ounce sirloin and a fully loaded baked potato and a Caesar salad. Honestly, today was a little bit of a higher calorie day overall. And again, I'm not counting calories. I know the way that I feel and everything that I ate. I definitely ate more, but because the girls were out of town this weekend, generally on the weekends is when I like to eat a little more, but I kept it a little lower yesterday and on Saturday so that I could eat a little more today. So the plan right now is about 6:45. I'm gonna go ahead and close my feeding window after about 6.5 hours, and I'm gonna start my fast. My plan right now is to do a 22-hour fast before tomorrow, and then all that I'm gonna have tomorrow pretty much is meat and vegetables. We're gonna do steak and a salad for dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and close my feeding window and start my fast. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, I'm gonna leave a playlist on the screen now, some more day in the life vlogs. I encourage you to check that out. And remember, we're not looking to lose weight fast, we're looking to lose weight forever. Thanks again, and I will catch you in the next video.